So in this video I'm gonna show you how I replace my iPhone 7 battery at home. It's pretty cheap and easy. So for quite a while I was not able to go through a whole day usage without like frequently charging the battery. Clearly it's because my battery was degrading. Hey, no thanks to my poor charging habits, it's really accelerated a lot. That said, this kind of lithium-ion battery degradation is pretty normal. Generally, we get a lithium-ion battery to go to like 500 to 600 cycles. So in this case, like my battery was at 77% and the peak performance capability is really decreased because the battery cannot provide its peak current at its demanding times. So let's replace the battery. So the first thing that we're gonna do here, that we're gonna remove two screws from the bottom. So like here you can see, now these screws are pretty small, so we're gonna have to keep track of where the screws are coming, or we're gonna organize the stuff. Now when you're gonna go inside, there are pretty small screws and some are very special screws. So we have to keep track of everything, like where it's going out, from where it's going out, and where it's gonna go later. So if you mismatch the screw, it may gonna damage. So keep that in mind. So now here, since I have removed the screw, now it's time to open up the front cover, like or the front display. So first thing that I'm gonna do is obviously heat it up. This is gonna soften up the adhesive that is holding it out. Now this adhesive is required for the waterproofing, and heating it up makes it much more like soft. It makes much easier to remove it. After applying some heat, the adhesive should be soft enough to work now. Now we're gonna use some razor blades. Now here I have used the razor blades and it's pretty good, like this method that I'm gonna show you. So what is that, there's a fine gap that goes around that where the glass meets to the aluminum body. Now you're just gonna shove the razor blades right in that gap, in that fine line, and try to use it in leverage action, try to lift the screen up. Now there's if you're not comfortable enough, you can buy that suction cup, hand cup thing that's pretty easy to use, and you can open the iPhone with that also. Now I have this laying around, I've used that. Now once you create the gap, you're just gonna shove a credit card or any kind of plastic card in there. Do not use any metal stuff to really prevent it to stick again. And here you can see that I've opened up the screen. Now there are some very delicate wires, so you just need to be careful not to damage those. Those are very important wires. Once you get damaged, you're just gonna be in square one. So we're just gonna do a quick recheck, restart. We're just gonna make sure if everything is working. So once we're sure, we're just gonna proceed further, remove the screen, remove the haptic engine. It's just gonna give us some room to really fish out the strip adhesive. So it's very cool actually. It's just gonna like pull the adhesive tape out of there, and that's just gonna release our battery. So here what I'm doing, it's just gonna pulling it up. It should just come out pretty clean, and it's just gonna come out pretty clean, and hopefully. So in the second strap, it's just gonna be a bit harder for me. I don't know why it's not coming out, so I'm just gonna hit up the back, makes the adhesive a bit more soft, making it much more easier to just come up. So yeah, we got it. Now I'm just gonna pull it up and remove it. Now there are gonna be a bit of like a residue. I don't know why it is, but that's not gonna be an issue. It's just gonna remove it with the help of some isopropyl alcohol. replacement battery kit that I bought. It comes with the battery adhesive and also the waterproofing tape. Now whenever you're buying this battery replacement battery for this, you need to buy the battery adhesive and also the waterproofing tape, because they are not reusable. Once you open it, you just have to throw it and use a new one. So here I'm just gonna clean up the edges with some isopropyl alcohol and just gonna put the waterproofing tape on. From there on, we're just gonna put the screen and hopefully it should turn on. Now after putting the screws, you can just start the screen and just make sure everything is working. Now we're just gonna put the back screws, 2 screws to be exact. Just gonna put it on. Don't forget those. And there we go. We are on the home screen. We're just gonna check the battery stat, and hopefully it should be 100%. There we go. No peak performance degradation, and there we go. It's working correct. So I hope you really enjoyed this video. Like, I just makes it like it's so easy to repair your phone. I don't know what to give it to shops, and it's fun too. Alright, see ya. Bye bye.